I'm Kate.
Oh, funny.
And this is the Kate and we dropped our best friend. Where'd he go? Finish it. Say Sydney.
Did you say Kate already?
I dropped him. Where'd he go? Oh, I need one of those actually. For real, I do. I hate you. Where did he go? So. All right, we found Franklin D. Roosevelt, but he just.
We just recently lost him, and this is a Sydney show also. Did I tell you I'm gonna get bands next month?
Oh damn, they're terrible. Make sure you sleep in them all the time and wear them most of the time. I'm not wearing them right now, but I probably should be. She just snatched it. Oh my god. I'll do it. I'll take the rubber band that she just had. Wipe it on my thing. Alright. We're gonna do this thing called the Redneck story.
I don't really approve this.
I don't care. Okay, so Sydney's dad is a redneck. That makes Sydney...
He is not. He's a classified
redneck
hunter that does not talk like, hey, shade bug. He does not do that.
Yeah, he does. Alrighty. And she really likes pickles, so I think it's obvious. Anyway. I'm sorry, I'm stereotyping. I was kidding.
These are the best pickles ever. And... look up the phrase, off the vine, and...
That was not
me.
Yes, I heard that.
And in a jar in 8 days. What's that called? Free advertisement right there.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is going to be called Redneck Stories. I'll say a line, then Sydney will say a line, then I'll say a line, and we're going to keep going.
Why don't we just do improv?
Yeah, this is.
Oh.
Improv, but we only say one line at a time. Duh. And we just keep going and make this redneck story as crazy and unbelievable as possible, like most redneck stories. And yes, I do have a redneck family, so I'm not a rude little bum. And they tell some pretty elaborate, crazy stories, alright? So I was visiting Gil down yonder, you see.
While she was visiting Gail, I sat down and peeled pork rinds, ate crunch on pork rinds when she pulled up.
It was Sassy. Sassy the Lassie. Sassy Lassie has the best darn,
pork rinds.
Premarital sex in town.
Sassy Lassie was over at my house inside of my bedroom, but I was really confused for a while because I didn't understand what she was doing there. And she thought that I gave her a popsicle, so she tried to seduce me with that popsicle. I was so confused. But then I explained to her that I'm not into that life. I don't volunteer as tribute. No. And so she left quietly.
Supposed to be my turn like forever ago. Okay. But Sassy Lassie here, she come pulling up in the drive of Gil's, right? And Gil, you know Gil's a bad boy. Gil's bad.
Gil's a guy.
Shut up. And Gil and Sassy get in the car, and I'm like, Gil, where are you going? And he just left me. He up and left me at his trailer. And I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with that. Shut up. I'm not familiar with that trailer park. So I was real confused. I'm like, is the Sassy Lassie from around here? Because Gil's from around there. Who knows? She could be too, right? So I'm looking around and I come across this shady figure. He's very shady.
It turned out to be my great-grandmama.
The great-grandmama, she's all hunched over and
carrying a rifle, just like my grandmama did.
Yeah, she uses a rifle.
I remember
for a cane.
One of my fondest memories of my great-grandmama. She was sitting outside on her little rocker, and she went inside to get some tea and get some lemons. And I just heard kapow, like a big rifle shot, and figured out she saw a duck outside her window. So she shot it down. Down. Flew down the ground. Wordplay.
But you see, now, I didn't know it was my grandmama yet. And the reason why she said was is because I thought that shady figure was a young man in need of a booty whooping. So, I
Need another booty whooping.
Alright, what did it say?
Need a little whipping.
Yeah, they're in need of a real whipping. So I was like, come on down here. Not realizing it was my granny mama. Did you just... So I just started beating him. I was beating him good, too. Like, pew, pew. This is what you get for being a shady figure. And he was like, no, it's not long enough.
Let me put it up.
And then all this crazy stuff happened. And I found out it was my grandmama, but she was already beat half to death. So I
this trailer took it worse for Bill, a booty whacking to my grandma getting beat up.
So I beat grandmama, and there was witnesses, right? There was lots and lots of witnesses. Just watch me beat my grandmama. They asked me if I knew her, because if you know somebody and you beat them, it's okay. It's okay.
So back to the popsicle story. I like popsicles quite a lot. I was sitting selling turnips on a flatbed truck, like I said before, crunching on pork rinds when grandmama got beat. She got beat. And then she offered me popsicle from Sassy Lassie. I'm like, you don't know where that popsicle's been, Ma. You don't know. You don't know. And so she was like, oh, it's alright. I'm like, no, it's not. So I slapped out of her hand and accidentally hit her in the eye and she broke a hip.
But you say the hospital was real far away, so...
We don't need hospitals. We got tree branches.
Shut. We decided to try
and borrow
and be medical assistants ourselves. So we took the branches and we made her a little rocking chair looking something I don't remember. Splint.
Hay barrel wire.
Hair barrel wire.
Hay bear.
And we took it and we made Grandma a new hip, but Grandma died anyway. And
popsicle disease.
Yes, she died from the popsicle disease, and this was a real predicament now because it's a real big sin when you kill your grandmama. And you know me, I'm a very big Satan worshiper, so I just called him up. I was like, "Yo, Satan, help me out here," and he was just like, "What do you want me to do? Don't drink my Red Bull." That's what Satan said. Go back to your popsicle story.
Popsicles are good, but you know when you take it out of the wrapper, and there's that syrup on it?
Sticky. It's real sticky.
That's what killed her. Clogged up all our arteries. Yep. Right there.
In your arms.
Yep.
See, these is called arms. Just learned that in science. I called it my doohickey.
The fuck are you talking about?
I called it my doohickey.
We like corn and pickles and cucumbers and all that good stuff. Because one day I was pulling my little horse around, and it was a goat, but I looked like a horse because it looked like a horse, and it ate my pants right in front of everybody. I was so embarrassed, but it's all right.
It's true. It was real embarrassing because he don't wear long johns. He don't.
I'm talking about my pants.
Yeah, you don't wear long johns. You
just call me a man. What the hell?
Don't wear long johns. Don't have no underwear. Sometimes we tape claws.
I like to go, what do they call it? El Commando. I think it's French.
This was the best redneck story ever. If you liked it, you should probably like it. And if we get at least 2 likes, we will do more redneck stories.
No, we won't. It makes me feel bad about myself.
We're going to do more redneck stories.
No, we're not.
Forget you.
How about different?
Who cares? Let's make up ghetto stories too.
No, ghetto stories. I think that's bad. How about we just
ghetto stories? I think that's bad.
How about we become like the Noskians or like suburban stories, and we're gonna go jump off of roofs into bushes. So you better watch. Sweet.
My mama said that the insurance has used up all of our insurance money because my sister was real sick, and now she told me that if I got in an accident this summer or if I got hurt in some way, that I could not go to the hospital or to the doctor, and that is true. So sketchy stuff and me getting broken in half is gonna be coming up soon.
Not that soon.
Peace is cool. Love is awesome.
And I like corn.